Have you ever been trapped in your own head? That endless spiral of thoughts, playing scenarios that haven't happened, stressing over things you can't control, replaying conversations from days ago? You try to shut it off, but the noise just gets louder. Here's the truth. Overthinking isn't just a habit. It's a silent enemy that robs you of peace, clarity, and time. But what if you could break free from it, not with force, but with wisdom? The ancient Stoics, some of the wisest minds in history, left behind a map to escape this mental prison. Let's explore 6 powerful Stoic principles that will help you quiet your mind, let go of what's weighing you down, and finally find peace from within. 1. Control the controllable. Let go of the rest. The Stoics were crystal clear about one thing: your power lies in your response, not in the outcome. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." We often overthink because we try to control things that are beyond us, other people's behavior, the future, the past. But the truth is, you can't force outcomes. You can only control your actions, your mindset, and how you respond. Once you start focusing on what's within your power, your effort, your attitude, your choices, you instantly feel lighter. Worry fades when your attention returns to what's actually in your hands. 2. Negative visualization. Face your fears before they arrive. It sounds strange, visualizing what could go wrong, but the Stoics used this method to train their minds for life's storms. Instead of avoiding fear, they stared it in the face. They imagined loss, rejection, failure, so that when life threw curveballs, they weren't paralyzed by fear. This doesn't make you pessimistic, it makes you resilient. By rehearsing the worst in your mind, you're no longer a prisoner to what-ifs. You become prepared, grounded, and grateful. You'll realize most of what you fear never actually happens, and even if it does, you'll be ready. 3. Embrace impermanence. Nothing lasts forever. One of the biggest fuels for overthinking is the false belief that our problems are permanent. But the Stoics knew better. Everything is temporary. Every high, every low, every worry, every win. When you understand this, you stop clinging so tightly. You stop obsessing over how things should be and start accepting how things are. Remind yourself, this moment will pass. So will this fear. So will this problem. And in that realization, you unlock the freedom to live with less fear and more peace. 4. Return to the present. This moment is all you truly have. We suffer most when we drift into the regrets of the past or the unknowns of the future, but peace is always waiting for us in the present. The Stoics taught that to live according to nature is to live here and now. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. And the greatest desire is often just to be at peace. That peace isn't found in overanalyzing or predicting. It's found in simplicity, in a breath, a smile, a step taken with full awareness. Be here, be now, let the moment be enough." 5. Question every thought. Don't believe everything you think. Overthinking thrives in unchecked thoughts. The Stoics were masters of mental discipline. Seneca warned, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When you catch yourself spiraling, pause and ask, is this true? Am I exaggerating? What evidence do I really have for this fear? You'll be surprised how often your mind builds monsters out of shadows. The moment you challenge your thoughts, they lose their power. You don't need to control your thoughts. You just need to stop letting them control you. 6. Live by virtue, not outcome. Overthinking often comes from chasing validation, success, or approval. But the Stoics taught us that real peace comes from aligning with virtue, not results. Did you act with integrity? Were you honest? Did you try your best, regardless of the outcome? Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And those thoughts should be rooted in your values, not other people's opinions or life's uncertainties. When you live with virtue as your compass, you stop obsessing over things you can't control, and you start finding peace in who you are becoming. Conclusion: calm isn't found, it's built. Overthinking is like a storm in the mind, but the Stoics give us the tools to become the calm within that storm. Focus only on what you can control. Prepare for adversity. Embrace change. Stay present. Challenge your thoughts. And most of all, live with virtue. These aren't just ancient teachings. They're daily practices, tiny shifts that build an unshakable mind. So the next time your mind starts racing, pause, breathe, and remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the one who chooses which ones to follow. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Which Stoic principle spoke to you the most today? And if you're ready to trade overthinking for clarity, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Stay steady, stay present, and keep walking the Stoic path. We're in this together.